How is everybody doing? Welcome aboard. In today's video, I wanted to go over alts, alt progression, and general tips to help make leveling and bringing a second, third, fourth character up through the campaign into Chaos 35 a lot easier, as well as my general thoughts on viability with different characters and elements, and why making an alt is the best thing you can do right now in Wonderlands. Subscribe to the channel for more Wonderlands content, drop a like on the video. It's fast, easy, and really helps the channel more than you know, but without further ado, let's get into it. First off, if any of you haven't made a new character or you are looking to do so, make it the first thing you do next time you hop on and play. Now, why is this, you may ask? As we know, endgame can be a grind and become a little repetitive and stale. Now, don't get me wrong, I love everything Wonderlands, but sometimes you can get a little bit burnt out. Creating a new character not only provides a fresh start and mindset, but also opens the door to many different possibilities, one being which a different playstyle as a whole. What I recommend you do is go for a character that is completely different than what you started the game with, or generally the next class you're most interested in will work. Go through the campaign, whether that be speeding through it or taking your time, that is up to you. I do highly recommend though that you do not, I repeat, do not do any side areas or quests. For instance, don't go to Tangled Drift, Crackmass Cove, or do any side quests from quest givers and or the bounty board. Because as the progression will be faster and doing the side quests at a higher chaos level, not only will give you the opportunity to get quest gear at higher tiers, chaotic, volatile, etc., but it will be a way to do different activities end game to mix it up. What I think is very important at the start of the playthrough, once you've opened up Drowned Abyss, is focus the Shrine of Grindana. Photo on screen now with all location. The reason to focus this shrine and this shrine only early on is to get the 10% boost to XP gain as you progress through the story. So we're not worried about gear. The campaign's fairly easy to get through, so just focus on the 10% boost to the XP. It'll help you out tremendously as you progress the campaign. I do recommend at a minimum to get to level 27 by the time you fight Son of a Witch. Not only will this help you get through his boss fight, because we know how hard he is and annoying he can be, but 27 can also carry you through the rest of the campaign, even if you're speeding through it. At this point, you could even get to level 40 and then your myth rank will activate on your new character and they will become extremely powerful, but that can be a grind this early on in the game, so do what you want, pick your poison. I have over 100 hours of playtime with my Berserker main, and I loved everything about that build and Cryo as an element. I recently, with the help of the community, thank you guys, to make my decision, started my second class, which is Spore Warden. I'm going to tell you straight away, I am having an absolute blast with this class, and focusing on poison now has been amazing. I really think poison is just as viable as frost, and I believe all elements can be completely viable endgame. My next class is Clawbringer, and I'm excited for a lightning melee focused build. Once done with the campaign, focus Chaos Chambers. Get where you can level wise by using all butt stallion portals and spending crystals on altars to make the runs easier for you. Never do any portal elite. The goal here is to get as high up on the chaos levels as you can. Now, if you get stuck, I recommend farming obelisk bosses and or general bosses for gear. You can even go to Tangled Drift at this point if you want and do the amazing farm there. Link to the video on screen now. Check it out if you want to do that. It's a great area to get primordial, chaotic, volatiles, or legendaries, or just higher tier gear that can boost you. Also, if you want at this point, you can now activate the Shrine of RNG, which gives you a boost in loot luck. I'll show locations to those shrine pieces on screen now. My last and final point, this is a huge one. Do not by any circumstance take gear from your other characters to help you progress with your new character. Now, why is this? If you do this, you may then get comfortable with old ways and old styles of play, and the whole idea of starting fresh and creating an entirely different playstyle will then go out the window at this point. Don't be afraid to respec as often as you want and just switch some things up. I've had times where I was struggling on a chaos level and changed like 2 skills in my tree, and bam, I was able to easily do the next 5 chaos levels just from switching 2 things up. Don't be afraid to respec, switch things up. It's very simple, easy, and it can make your build a lot more viable and completely change it up. Wonderlands is an amazing game, and with the introduction of multi-classing, it really has opened the door for replayability, creativity, and just generally more ways to play the game. There's so much to try out and find in this game, and with a little switch up from the norm of all the builds and general guns some use, you can create a fun experience with plenty of growth and playtime to expand on. I appreciate everyone who has stayed till the end of the video. I know this is longer content than I normally make, but I wanted to get this out there to explain that Wonderlands is still great and there is a lot to this game if you just try new things. Now, the whole idea of this video is to give you guys a little bit of tips and tricks on getting it all the way through the campaign and up to Chaos Level 35, but also from my experience running it all, playing too many hours of this game is amazing. It's fun. Sure, endgame can get stale. You know, the DLC wasn't the best, but this game is still amazing and there is so much replayability and there's so much creativity you can do with it. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment down below what kind of alt you guys are running. Let me know if this video helped you. If you guys have any more tips for the community, put them down in the comments. Let's start a discussion. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Wonderlands content. Drop a like on the video. It really helps me and the channel grow. And as always, guys, stay happy, stay hyped, have a beautiful day, and good luck looting.